What's up, Posse?
How's it going? This is Brandon.
Mark.
No, I'm Mark. That was Chad that was doing that.
Chad's soft.
Chad
Angelic voice.
He's throwing his voice.
I was having fun.
The voice of an angel.
Yes. Mark, you want to go into something about, like, topical right away, something that's been talked about in the Posse.
Well, this is my hauls from the first week of the year so far.
Okay.
And luckily enough, I was able to find one of the Cobra Island Vipers.
Can you explain what the Cobra Island Vipers is? Because I don't have one.
G.I. Joe classified Cobra Island as their exclusives to Target, where they put 3 of these in each store, which is stupid because, I mean, we have 3,000 members in the toy posse alone. So that's like about 500 of these come to Minnesota.
Okay.
So if you got 3,000 people that want something when there's only 500 of them, you know, you get a lot of people that are like mad at each other and, it's an army builder as well. So you know what that is. I mean, because that's where you want more than one.
Mm-hmm.
And as collectors, a lot of us, even before the army builders, a lot of us wanted to have one open and one mint on card.
Right.
You know, so.
Okay. So when did this come out?
Came out on the 1st.
It came out on January 1st.
January 1st. If you wanted one of these, you basically had to be at Target. And not only that, when you'd go to Target, some of the Targets would tell you that they're resetting their toys and they're not putting them out to the 10th. So a lot of us were getting them on the 1st, and a lot of us were getting turned away from being able to get them.
What does Hasbro have to say about that?
Well, Hasbro and Target, they don't care. I mean, it's an exclusive, so not everyone is going to get one. I mean, San Diego Comic-Con exclusives, you know, like when they're gone, they're gone.
Right. It's the way it goes.
So it's like, it's just because now that they're putting them in stores, you know, you get a lot of people that, and these things are already going, they're $20 at the store and they're already going for like over $100 on eBay.
On eBay?
Yeah.
So you're obviously mad because you're trying to buy them.
Well, I'd like to get more than one.
Oh, you got one?
I got one.
Oh, well.
You just had to stab an old lady that was trying to buy gifts for their grandson.
I kind of think he did.
Tackled a kid and his grandma.
And lost.
And took out their cart on a date. But yeah, so I was able to get one.
I want to see the back of that, please.
I mean,
so this thing is really, really sought after. It's army buildable, and it's a limited edition at Target exclusive only. Does it say it on the box anywhere? Exclusive?
No, I don't think so.
Not really, but I mean, it's just insinuated that it's.
Do you really think it's that rare or exclusive, or do you feel like you're getting jerked around by Hasbro and Target?
Well, you remember the whole fiasco with the Cobra Troopers.
I do.
The same line.
I do.
And they haven't released more of those.
I didn't know there was the same line, but I do remember that.
So it's like it's the same line. It's a later, like this is figure number 22, and that's where they know collectors so well, and they know that we like numbers. And they're like, you know, Black Series, it works so well. Star Wars Black Series works so well when we put numbers on everything. So let's try it with these G.I. Joes.
Well, it's almost like there's a snitch going on. Like somebody in the inside that's a collector is going and telling these guys, here's how you market these. Here's how you sell them. Here's how you make that money. And I've noticed that Brandon hasn't said anything the whole time.
Well, I was letting you guys. I'm not a G.I. Joe guy, really.
And I do remember Mark calling you a snitch this week.
That was just like 10 minutes ago.
It is me. I'm the mole. No, but to that point, the thing is, the people that are making the toys now are people that collect. Like collectors are
working
now
for
making the
Hasbro.
toys. Right. Before, you just hire an artist to make a sculpt, and they didn't care. They're just like, whatever. I'm not, I don't collect toys. I'm just an artist. But nowadays you're hiring people. It's their
dream job.
Yeah, that's their dream job. Like, I've been collecting G.I. Joes since I was, 10 years old.
So this is the whole problem that we have had and that we've talked about many times is the fact that you get kind of screwed around by these big companies that try and get as much of a money grab as they can. And majority of the time it pisses off the collectors.
It causes a lot of animosity with the collectors. On all the groups, I mean, it wouldn't. You could be on Betty Crocker baking group. You say G.I. Joe, they're gonna be mad about it. They're gonna bring it up,
Right.
But it's like, it's not just these though. I mean, it's other exclusives because Walmart's had exclusives. Walgreens has it. Walgreens is normally pretty good about being able you're able to get them.
Well, let me ask you this: what do you see? What's the end game on this one? Just this one. Let's not talk about all the other ones. But what do you see happening with this in the next few weeks? Because it's such a cluster.
They're gonna re-release these. It's not gonna have all the accessories this one does. It will be in a different package. I mean, people will be able to build armies of these just as well as someone that's a Star Wars collector that has 100 stormtroopers. If you want, you're gonna be able to get 100 of these, and you're gonna pay $20 for them.
Okay.
But not this one, because it won't come in this box. It probably won't come with the vests.
And no, not that one, because that one's mine.
That's right.
Right. You gave it to me.
That's right.
For $5.
Actually, I have another one of these. I was lucky enough to get in on these.
You have 2 of those?
On the pre-order.
Oh.
So technically, if my pre-order comes through, then I'll have another one.
Are they canceling?
These?
Yeah.
Yeah, pre-orders. Like
I've
Walmart does that
had
sometimes.
pre-orders canceled before, so
Yeah.
I mean, like, oh, sorry.
But that adds fuel to the fire too, because a lot of people that are angry.
Target
ones
knows
that,
what they're
like,
doing.
Yeah, they're like, oh, Target just canceled my order and pre-order, and I pre-ordered it. Like you pre-ordered to get it before everyone else, and then the people are getting it in stores. So I think that adds fuel to the fire.
Look, they're like, we're gonna release these on January 1st. There's a ton of stuff in the clearance aisle. There, not enough people are gonna be able to find them. They're gonna need to get that feel good vibe of spending something or buying something. They'll probably go in the clearance aisle. They're gonna at least buy something. They're gonna buy a pop. They're gonna buy a candy bar. They're just getting us to do what cattle and sheep do. Like, hey, we can put some little treats here, and
Well, you don't sound like a cattle or a sheep. You sound like an angry collector, and that makes me feel good.
we're all angry.
Yeah.
I've seen you angry too.
No, you have not.
But that's not all I bought this year. That was just one of the things I bought this first week of 2021. I got this. I know a friend of ours would be super happy with one of these.
Who's that?
Toro. El Toro
Toro.
Loco.
Look at that.
Isn't that sweet?
That is sweet. That is very cool. He would love that. And
Yeah.
it can be his for only $49.95.
$49.95.
$49.95.
They did a good job on that. I mean,
I like that.
yeah.
I mean, the artwork's sweet.
Colors are vivid. Yeah.
This is, and as much as I love sharks, this is my new favorite one of these, even over the shark ones I got.
You love sharks.
I love sharks.
So now it's gonna be Mark and his
Bulls.
bull obsession.
Bulls.
Then it's we can get him for Christmas next year. A bull shark.
Ooh.
See.
Or some bull ass.
Bull.
Okay. What else do you got?
I've been collecting these. I just the only one I'm missing the Nun, and I'm missing Ash from the Evil Dead. So these are these. I know you don't like scary stuff, but these are these toony terrors.
Is this from Halloween 3 Season of the Witch?
Nope.
Then I don't know.
I think it's some Trick or Treat.
Yes.
I've never seen it.
It's some weird. It's become like a
Trick or
a cult
treat. Give
classic
me
in
something
the-
good to eat.
Okay. No, I've never seen that.
Yeah. So this. I mean, look at that skull. They put a lot of detail just for like a cartoon. A lot of people I see them putting these with their Scooby Doo guys because it's kind of like that same type of cartoony vibe.
I can see that.
So I don't know. I got all those except for the Nun and Ash from the Evil Dead. I'm gonna get him eventually. This was kind of cool. My bro actually brought this for me. He's like infatuated with things with M on them. You can see there's a tiny little M.
Oh man, that's kind of funny. I'm sorry.
Wait, did John get it for you?
No, Mike. My brother
okay.
Mike.
That makes more sense then. I thought it was John. I was
he
like, why
likes
is he obsessed with him?
Some people are infatuated with comic books.
Some people get cars.
Cakes, cars. Some
I went
people like
to,
the letter M.
Yeah.
They would just watch way too much Sesame Street, and they just happened to, every time they turn on the TV, it was all about the letter M.
He likes the Michigan Wolverines.
Oh, good Lord.
He likes things with him.
Okay. What else do you have?
So then I found these yesterday when I went thrifting. I was like, oh, some graphic novels at the thrift store. This is from '93.
I don't remember that, but '93 was a very bad year
Do you
for
know
comics.
who the redhead chick with the spikes is?
Yes, that is their daughter that was a mutant hunter from the future. I can't remember her name.
She's got one of the worst names for a girl.
She was like a tracker.
Rachel Summers.
Ah.
And then this, it's a little more recent, 2004. I just got these for some readers. Pretty cheap prices. But yeah, so that was kind of my first week hauls. Like, I didn't do a lot of hunting. I had to work most of the holidays. I was working.
Good for you. We're glad to hear that you are working.
Well, Brandon's working.
Yeah, but it's more important that you're working.
Yeah.
Yeah, because then we'd have to see you more often.
Yeah.
True.
Okay.
Yeah, because then you'd be stealing all the Cobra, the Vipers.
Well, yeah, if I wasn't working so much, I could buy more Vipers.
Well, you've already got too much time on your hands anyways because you are exciting for two of them.
Hopefully.
You go ahead, though, man.
But I told Mark Hall I'd sell him one if that one comes
I
in.
am not here to yuck your yum.
Whatever that even means.
I think Chad has finally. I remember he cursed some certain members' names because they made him spend money. But what is that you have in front of you, sir?
This is a book that I bought called what is it called? It's Zhao Dao is the actual person that made it and illustrated it. Chinese Cuisine, Tales of Food and Life. So I stumbled across this, and it's on Dark Horse Publishing, which you remember they were notorious for some really awesome comics back in the day. So that got me even more interested. Then it was $45, and I got it for $15. Oh, yeah. And so some of the artwork on this, and it's basically about an individual that is looking to, let me find a really good page here, looking to learn more about their culture and do it through dining. It's very reminiscent of The Crow, James O'Barr, which was on Kitchen Sink. Mm-hmm. But they do some really cool, am I going to bash this if I say manga or is it manga?
Manga.
No, tomato,
Yeah,
whatever.
man. So
Tomato.
But yeah, and it's just they basically talk how to increase.
Go to the page where your hand's at right now on the back.
There, I got this one.
Dang.
There you go.
Oh, nice.
That's pretty sweet.
Sick.
I wanted to see the page with the Death Star.
There's no Death Star.
There was like a Death Star looking. Oh.
Where?
You missed it. Too late.
I did.
You missed it. Now the page is gone.
So yeah,
it's a fully functional page.
It's a fun little book. I haven't read all of it. I just kind of skimmed through it and laughed a little bit.
Is it one continuous story or is it like a bunch of short stories?
As far as I can read, it's one continuous stories with little acts.
Oh, okay.
So, and it's just a little journey. So, what are we at? 13? All right.
Yeah.
Should we wrap it up?
Yeah, we'll wrap it up.
Hey, Happy New Year, guys.
Yeah, Happy
New Year to
Happy
you.
New Year.
Yep, I dislike you as much this year as I did last, but I'm
You
just
haven't
glad.
even given us a chance yet. You could hate us more.
That's true. There's a whole 360 days left, 59 days left.
Oh,
Yeah,
there's
exactly.
plenty of
And then there's
time.
always 2022.
Yep, and there's always leap years, too. All right, peace out,
guys.
people.
See ya.